Hello, 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 everybody. Oh, that ducking's a bit sensitive. Hang on. Time to fix the ducking. That should be there. That's a bit better. How's that? Yep, things are ducking. So how's everybody doing this evening? Can you hear me? Hello, is anybody there? I'm good. Bought expansions for Stellaris. RNG screwing me over with Galaxy Generation. I don't actually know which of the DLCs I've got for Stellaris. I think I've got all of them except the latest one. Let's have a look. Yeah, I haven't got Synthetic Dawn, but I've got all the rest. Once I almost won though, step by step I will rule the galaxy. I have never actually won Stellaris. Mainly because I lose interest after a while. It's a very long-winded game. We could indeed do some Stellaris for a multiplayer. We can both fail and get kicked by the AI. Indeed. I would quite enjoy some multiplayer Stellaris. When will the next 5th Saturday be? We haven't got one this month. Oh, we haven't got one next month. We have got one in December. If necessary, we could arrange something additional, something extra. There's no link in Discord. It should be automatic, but I'm guessing the bot is possibly asleep. It takes a little while to post it. Oh yeah, it's gone into the announcements now. It's a bit quiet though. There we go. Posted it manually. So much for a bot, eh? I might have to change it, see if I can change his message to include the everyone tag. You should buy the Synthetic Dawn though, it's great to have with all the voices for Advisor, new music, some new robots. Yeah, I like the look of it. I might need another paycheck before I get it though. Making sure everyone knows that we're live. What's the mission plan? Right, well, you possibly were not here when we actually started the new career. Oh, the music's about to stop. So let's go in and we can explain it properly, shall we? Now, where shall we have the camera? We don't want it bottom right. We don't want it bottom left. Let's try top left. Oh, there we go. Click the right buttons. Is that in the wrong place? There we go. Bottom line, please. What? There is good, yeah? Okay, we're good. We're good. So, there we go. Right, we have some KSP. So, let's let's get things underway. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow. This is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to Ellitopia Live and welcome back to KSP Live. This is the second live stream in Season 7. Before last time we got things started at least. We're running fairly easy rules, but with all the difficulty extra bits added on, so we can die from G-forces and things like that. But money is quite easy to come by. So we've upgraded some things already. We've got some missions done. We were trying to get to the moon. We need to land on the moon. We need to plant a flag, and we need to get home again. We also need to do this. We need to test a stack separator because reasons. We did have a ship built. It didn't make it. So we need to come up with a new design. So let's go for the vehicle assembly building. Let's have a look at what we were building, because we need to modify it. So it was the Jakub class of ships, which contains experimental parts apparently. Let's go for the auto-saved version. So this is what we were doing to try and get to the moon. So we had a little, well, not a little, a rather large lander on the top, and then all this like down the bottom. But it didn't fly particularly well because it's too heavy for these engines and things. So we need to distribute the power a little bit better. So the idea that I had for this was, if we grab, where's the, oh, it's right up there. Right, okay. So if we, no it's not. Where is it? Where's the connector? Why can't I see what, oh, it's there. There it is. Right. So if I grab that, asparagus 3 pairs. Right, so yeah, well here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to go like this and attach that there, but not that. That one can go in the bin. That one can come back. And then we're going to make sure that that gets copied to, oops, to both sides. Thusly. And then copy it again, and bring it here, and make sure that gets copied to both sides, thusly. And then I'm going to, whoops, that wasn't right. I was going to take one of these tanks off, but I've just done that in the wrong order, haven't I? Because I need to see. Right. No, that's going to mess everything up. Right, so let's take that off. Take that off, put that there, put that back on there, and then move this whole thing down to here. And then let's move this down a bit, and this one down a bit. There we go. Okay, so that actually should probably stand. Just about. Okay. And actually, look at that. It's kind of done the cross bracing for us as well. That's nice. It's even done some pipes for us as well, which is nice. Now, this is going to be a kind of a mixture of onion skinning and asparagus staging. Because all the engines go at the same time. Yeah, good. But these two... Oh no, they're not, are they going to burn at the same speed? No, they're not, are they? Because... Oh, something's not right here. This is not asparagus staging. Right. These ones need to go over here. How did we not have that set up before? Okay, so then these will burn out first. I'm assuming that this will burn out first, then this one, then this one, then this one. That's what I'm hoping. So let's go for that detaching first. Then, why can't I? There we go, right. Then that one detaching. Then that one detaching. Then the big one at the top detaching. Then that. Then those. Right, now this... We're going to have to get this one right. Stage 7 is our key stage. We need to do that one via the staging system between 200 and 210 kilometers. Let's rename that to the Jakob 2. That's just to complete that other contract. But other than that, I think that should get us to the moon okay. Without too much issue. Might be a little bit wibbly wobbly. What do we reckon? Will it be a bit too wibbly wobbly? Let's get some more struts to make it less wibbly wobbly. We'll strut that to there, and then we will strut that to there. The tank with the fuel duct attached to it will dry out first. Make sure you have fuel ducts from the outermost tanks. Yeah, these have got ducts here. There's a duct going in there. Let's just make sure that that is attached properly, because you know what KSP's like. Let's come round here and down like this. Jump inside it. There we go. So we'll go one like that. No, that's. Oh yeah, no, that's the right tank. It's gone to. There we go. And then we'll do the same here. Struts are a little bit weird in how they have decided to attach. There we go. Totally not too many rockets. You can never have enough big boom boom tubes. Indeed. So, this should hopefully dry out first. Then this one, then this one, then the big one. That's the plan. Whether it works or not is entirely a different story. Strutting actually doesn't look too bad. You want to see it fly. Fair enough. I don't have a Citroen anymore. No, I got rid of the Citroen. It decided to die on me. The clutch went and I couldn't afford to replace the clutch, so I bought a new car. So I now have a Skoda. And actually it's a very good car. It's a very nice car. So I'm going to do... Oh, right, I was going to do another strut here because I've just deleted some struts. Yeah, there we go. And there. Something like that. Okay, so save that. So this is going to be the Jakob 2. Now, who's going with us? We're going to take... no, we're not going to take Jebediah with us. We're going to take... we need to take a scientist with us. We'll take Jakob with us because, after all, this is named after Jakob. And who should we take as pilot? Let's take William. We'll take William Kerman with us as our pilot. So, save this, check the staging again. Ooh, hang on, something... Oh yeah, that does that. That detaches, switches to that. That detaches, switches to that. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Right, save that. And go to the launch pad. Now, we're going to have to take a high trajectory on this one. It's not going to be an efficient launch. We're going to have to go directly to a high orbit rather than to a low orbit because we need a suborbital 200k approach. Let's get... Oh, that is a little bit boingy-woingy. Let's hope it doesn't die on us. We shall see. I didn't set up an abort or anything like that. No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We will survive. So, are we missing... Can you guys... What's going on with the screen here? Hold on. Why are you guys seeing it over there? Let's... You're missing some. Hang on, let's get this put in the right place. That's better. You guys were totally looking at the wrong bit of the screen. There we go. So all you can't see on the screen is the times and things like this. You can't see whether we've got signal and things, but that's not going to play too much of a role in this. Prepares shot for when it explodes. Indeed. So, here is the Jakob 2 on its way to the moon. What's that over there? Jakob's landing. Oh, that's the flag that we placed where Jakob landed last time. Okay, fair enough. Right, SAS is on. Throttle is 100%. We are ready to launch. Yeah, we're ready to launch in 3, 2, 1, go. It's much quicker than the last time. Still not a fast launch, but quicker than before. So let's keep an eye on the engines. These are definitely going to run out of fuel first. So thankfully, yes, they are the ones that are going to be detached first. Let's get up nice and high before we start our turn. A very heavy craft, this. 100 meters a second. We're at 1,000 meters. So let's start to turn a little bit. clutch really is heavy. It's not turning at all. Come on. Come on. 2,000 metres, 160 metres per second. Getting ready to dump stage 1. There it goes. So let's be turning a bit more now. Right, so the next stage to go is going to be these. Yep, so I got that right. Okay, so the staging is correct at this point. So 4,000 metres, 4,500 metres. Come on, turn, you beast. Game theory did a theory of Mario Kart. The guy told that karts crash at 350 kilometers per hour and he didn't even bat an eye. Well, I went, well, that's fast. Only after he converted it to miles he realised how fast it is. 350 kilometers an hour is pretty fast. There we go. That stage is gone as well now. Need to get this turn on a bit better, a bit faster. Because we should kind of be at 45 degrees by now. Right, next stage to go is going to be those ones. Yep, that's good. The English use miles per hour as well. Not in Spain, we don't. In Spain, we, you know, use what the Spanish use, which is kilometers. Come on, turn, you beast. And that's away. Good. It's a little bit more manoeuvrable now. So let's get ourselves down near 45 degrees. Check the map. 39. So we need to get up to 200 for the mission that we've got. You might have noticed, by the way, I added the scatterer mod. I don't remember if I added that before we started the first By the way, your country is beautiful. I was in Benalmádena. Great vacation for the start of the school year. Hey, why don't you tell me you was in Spain? I mean, Benalmádena is a fair way away from here, but not a million miles. 4 kilometers. Get up. So we are definitely going to space. This is a good thing. And this contract here is between 200 and 210, so we need to get to somewhere between that. I was going to install E for the clouds and things, but I thought I'll stick with Scatterer for now and see how it goes. We're actually going to get there on these tanks? Don't think we are. No. There they go. Not too much debris, which is good. Make it dark. I can't. It's daytime. I could turn the lights off in the room, if you like. Come on. Let's bring the nose down a bit. Cool. Heavy beast. Heavy beast. Go over it now, aren't I? No? Okay, we're good. Do it from this view instead. Oh, okay, that stage has run out. Oh no! Okay, well, we haven't got that contract. Right, in which case, hang on, scrap that. We're not carrying on burning. We'll burn up to the Apo and just circularise out then. Drinks a shot. Yep, got the staging wrong. It was not so much that I got the staging wrong, I just didn't look to see what stage we were at. So, yeah, I popped them at the wrong time. Never mind. Okay, let's get up to the Apo. Say a quick hello to the Mus4. Hello, Mus4. Let's spin ourselves down and get ourselves burning. Go. Drinks bleach? Wow. Slightly unnecessary. Actually, we could probably burn directly for the moon, where we are. To the moon. Why is the camera gone all funny? Ah, there we go. No, let's cut the engines. We're not quite in the right place for the moon. Ellie fail. If we were on Twitch, I bet this would be an emote. I have got Twitch Prime, and I could set up those emotes. But I haven't. That was a good guess. Right. Perry 563. Can we do it with less burn? Yep. Here's the answer to that. Got to get it right, but in fact, that is right about now. Whoops, come on. Let's get ourselves on target. There we go. Who needs L plants when we have elephants? Indeed. Was this the series that we went on the planet where it was low gravity? No. Well, I think that was kind of a prequel to Season 7. Oh, we're running out of fuel in that stage as well now. Okay, let's detach that and we'll burn with those then. Yeah, that was kind of a prequel to Season 7, I think. Poink. 600 meters, 600 kilometers rather. 600, yeah, 600 kilometers. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. We are going to the moon. We are mooning. Everybody moon. Right. Let's go. Let's head moonward. Let's make sure we have solar panels pointing in the right direction and things. Oops. Let's slow time down to the right speed. Please tell me know what mooning is. Yes, I'm quite well aware of what mooning actually is. Let's open this. Let's see if there's any science that we can be getting at this point. Crew report, no. Can we EVA, Jakob? And EVA report? High overcurbing, no. Okay. Board, I think we've got all the science for high overcurbing. Yeah. Yeah. If we recover that, we can do that. Let's keep that. And then Jakob, being our scientist, can let go. Turn on his rockets. And reset the goo canister. No, I did that wrong. Observe the mystery goo. Keep the experiment. And then collect the data. Then restore the canister. There we go. Now you can head back. With your head stuck. Might as well close that. Board. There we go. Okay, and then we will use this to collect all the science. There we go. You're not going to the moon. I've got to get 2 shots. One for lack of fuel, the other for crashing on the surface. My noob mistake, switching to space tracking just to realise there's no reverting after you do that. Indeed, yes, you can't revert if you switch to tracking station. One of those moments you wanted to throw yourself off the roof. Well, that's quite an extreme reaction. And we are in the influence of the moon, under the influence of the moon. We are now flying under the influence. Right, so we're at 1 time speed, aren't we? Nope, it didn't slow me down to 1 times. Okay, fair enough. Let's get a crew report from here. Already got one. How about an EVA report? William, you can do this one. Can you get an EVA report? Nope, already got that one. Okay, board. Open these. So have we already got all of this? Yep. Yep. And go. Even go. Let's keep that. We'll do the recovery on that again. Scientist EVA. No, wait. Board. Collect the data. Then you can EVA. Let go. Rocket. Oh, bash ahead. And restore the mystery go unit. There we go. And then down. And board. No, okay, grab then. Then board. Let's turn the SAS back on. Okay, so we're heading to the moon. We need to be burning out the periapsis. In fact, where we are, if we burn at the periapsis, we can come quite close, and then we can burn and land this side on the sunny side. So let's get ourselves pointing retrograde-ish. And then we'll speed things up. until we are at the periapsis. Periapsis. Okay. Doop. Doink, doink, doink. There's moon. There's moon. Still getting some sunlight for the batteries at the moment. And we're pretty much ready to burn. So, you should land with curb in 90 degree-ish when you land. This way you'll use the least fuel to get back. So, as in here. Somewhere here. Well, that's kind of where I'm aiming to look at land. I'd like to kind of be in this crater, I think. So, that's the plan. Let's pull in our orbit to get us into a Moonar orbit. A Moonar orbit. Directly above your head. Really? Does that actually work? There you go. 10 kilometers. It does. Okay. Hey there, Jakob. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and Miyumi, didn't see you join us there. Welcome, welcome. Jakob, you're on this mission with us. Here you are. We have William and Jakob in our moonlander. You are coming to the moon with us. I hope you wanted to go, because I didn't give you a choice. You were conscripted. Well, my plan is going to be to land here, because when you burn, when you take off, if you burn here and push your Apo out that way, then technically you use the least fuel. Well, you're already here. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought you weren't. Oh well, there you go. Welcome anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to aim to land in this crater. We'll take off because if you burn here, so that your Apo heads out this way along the transverse path, I suppose you would call that, the retrograde path, then you use less fuel. That's my understanding. I don't believe burning that way actually saves you any fuel because the moon is pulling you around, so you end up kind of going over here, which is bad for fueling. So anyway, let's speed up time. Let's get ourselves in space near moon, which is coming up in just a moment. Let's go. We want to probably be taking some EVA reports over the few biomes that are here. So we're kind of over a crater at the moment. So Jakob, grab us an EVA report here. From space, just above Moon's east far side crater. We have recorded those, so keep that board. Get a crew report from here. We've already had a crew report from here. Okay, let's check the science equipment. Log temperature, nope. Log pressure data, nope. And observe mystery goo, a little bit. We'll keep it. Jakob, you can go and get it again. Let go. Rocket. Woo, where are you going? And I'll collect the data, restore the canister. Be glad you're not working at SpaceX, or Musk would be bankrupt by now. Board. There we go, and then we'll do the whole collect all. Let's shut that because we're going to be going to land. We need to. Oh, yeah, we've already got a crew report, haven't we? And the crew report is just in space near, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, so it's only the EVA report that is biome sensitive. I wonder if we can catch that biome, which is kind of there. It's not a crater, is it? It's the canyons. There we go. 48 science for that. Keep that. Board. Collect all. Going to get loads of science on this trip. We will burn in our Apo. Let's get ourselves retrograde. Let's burn in our Apo abscess, ready for us to come in for a landing. And then we'll try another in-space near on the way down. Should install Science Full Reward and Science X for the experiments. Maybe. Oh, right, okay, we're not landing in that crater. We're going to be landing before that. Never mind. Okay, so let's try another EVA here. Oh, we're sideways now, apparently. Still over the canyons. Okay, so you can board for the moment. Let's speed things up a little bit to, say, here. And then we'll try that again. Midlands. Ah, we've already got it above the Midlands. Okay, good. So, what we need to do is work out where we're going to land. What do I think about Cuphead? I have no idea what Cuphead is, I'm afraid. Feel free to enlighten me. Let's aim to land somewhere around here. Let's just land, shall we? It's like an indie 2D Dark Souls. Oh, fair enough. No, don't know about that one. Very gently, using very little fuel. And we're coming down quite nicely. 8,000. Yeah, the radio signal, I don't really like the way the radio signals work in this. We may add a mod that fixes that. I don't know if remote tech works in the latest version. But yeah, I'm not keen on the whole signals going through the moon malarkey. Okay, so we are actually coming down now. Let's get our feet out. Actually apparently make a noise now. So let's accelerate a little bit harder because we're coming down a little bit fast. You think it's your difficulty setting? Oh, okay, we can check that in a moment then. We shall have a look at the difficulty settings. Pressed the wrong key, but there we go. We are down. We have landed. Which means we've completed part of our contract. Touchdown confirmed. Any crash you can walk away from counts as a landing. 288,000 funds, 15 science, 30 reputation. And then we also got world's first milestones. Entered suborbital spaceflight of the moon, landed on the surface of the moon, loads of money, science, and reputation for those as well. So that is step 1 done. What we need to do, we also need to plant a flag for that contract, don't we? And then we need to go home. So it's time for us to think about where the best camera angle is going to be. Yeah, that's fine for photos. The sun is directly above us, which is good. Say something great. First steps on the moon. Well, it's not really our first steps on the moon. This is season 7. It's kind of our 7th attempt at our first steps on the moon, which is a bit strange. Anticlimactic, actually, I think it is. Feel free to correct me. So who's going to be first out, William or Jakob? Well, Jakob's here watching, so out comes Jakob, and he's got a bit of a drop. Good job the gravity is a little bit better here. You can use your jets. Down we come. So jets off. Turn around. Face the camera. Hello. So let's see Jakob's first words on the... Well, Jakob, I mean, you're watching. Perhaps you would like to give us your first words for your first steps on the moon. I've suddenly got loads of notifications on my phone. There we go. Jakob, are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm bad at that. Okay. Funny choice for first words, but what can you see, Jakob? Oh, clicked out the window. I haven't changed the hotkey, have I? Keep forgetting to do that. Got a screenshot of that. There's Jakob looking out. Okay. Let me see. Hang on, I've got to scroll back up because it's gone off my screen. Right, it's going to be Grzegorz Brzeszkiewicz. Grzegorz Brzeszkiewicz is with us in the galaxy. How did I do? I'm going to put that's got to go on the flag. How was my pronunciation? Was it as good as my piloting skills? Let's plant a flag. Where are we going to have this screenshot? So let's go like this, turn it around, and then we go plant flag. One flag planted. Where's copy and paste? Hang on. Ah, come on. Here we go. There we go. Jakub's Moon Trip, Season 7. Grzegorz Brzezinski is with us in the galaxy. There we go. And let's get William out. Oh, of course those keys don't work. Ah, is that the key I want? That's the key I want. Right. William, out you come. Come and join Jakub. You can let go. Turn your jets on. Come on. There we go. Right. Look at the camera. Can we get one with it? With curb? No, with the other side, aren't we? We can't get one with curbing in the background. We're not going to get one with you looking at the camera either, are we? Unless we come down here. There we go. Screenshot that. Sent a video of how to say it on Discord. Hold on. Check it out and be amazed. Right, hold on. Let me see if I can... Will it play? No, it won't. Ah.
Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Grzegorz.
Yeah, that's me saying it.
I'm on phone hour.
Grzegorz Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Okay.
Brzęczyszczykiewicz.
Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Fair enough. I can't read it. I can pronounce it. Brzęczyszczykiewicz. Brzęczyszczykiewicz. There you go. I can pronounce it. I just can't read it. Can I add something to the flag? Oh, no, because that means I have to replant it. Sorry. Right, time to get back in, guys. Oh, can we get a surface sample? We can get a surface sample. Excellent. The Darker Midlands surface appears to be made up of basaltic rocks. Okay, keep the experiment. Up you go. You need to go in the pilot seat, don't you? Because you are our pilot. Grab and board. And then switch to a Jakub. No, that's the flag. Hang on. Switch to Jakub. There we go. You can get an EVA report from here. You look up and search the sky for Kerbin. Suddenly, you feel very small. Kerbin's not up there because it's the other side. Okay. Excellent. Please add the thing. Go on, what do you want to add? It means I've got to replant the camera. Replant the camera. I've got to replant the flag. Go on, what do you want to add? Hang on, where are we? Why can't I scroll? Go on, because I'm going to take down the flag. Okay, fair enough. Right. So, plant flag. So, Jakob's moon landing, season 7. And I've got to go back up and get that. Oh. Paste that in. And then I spelled your name wrong. Oh, Jakob. Just changed your. There we go. Do. There we go. Excellent. What a plaque, eh? Never ask a Polish person to name something. Got it. Right, so, Jakob, time for you to get back into your science pod. Grab board. Let's take these, do these science experiments while we're here. So we need to get a temperature reading. Collected and recorded. 64 science for that. And log pressure data. 96 science for that. They say insanity is doing the same thing multiple times and expecting a different result. You check the atmospheric pressure again anyway. Keep the experiment and observe the mystery goo. The goo seems to be less dense here for 80 science. Keep that experiment. We will take a crew report. You record the crew's assessment of the situation for another 40 science. And then we will collect all in there. And Jakob, you can go. I wonder if you can reach it from here. Hang on, if I do this, can you? Yeah, you can. You can restore it without even being able to see it. That's how good a scientist you are. Board and close the doors. And the chat appears to have descended into Polish chaos. Okay, so that's another part of our mission completed. Another 115,000 funds, 6 science and 12 reputation for the flag. And we've walked on the surface of the moon and planted a flag on the moon for a lot more funds and science as well. Now, let's have a quick look at the settings, at the difficulty, and see if we can change the difficulty now. Right, I can't change the difficulty settings. Yes, I can. Right, enable comm network. Yes. Advanced. Require signal for control. Plasma blackout is enabled. Everything looks pretty normal. Resource transfer based crossfeed rules. I don't have a difficulty setting for whether or not we can communicate. The comm network is enabled. We require signal for control. Everything is set how it should be. So no, I think in vanilla we can just communicate through the planet, which is a bit odd, and I think that is what the remote tech mod does now. Right, so I think we are ready to head home, and we actually have plenty of fuel with which to do it as well. So let's get ourselves ready for launch. We need to go east, obviously, which on that ball means it's this way. I can say that in vanilla we cannot communicate through the planet. I played it today, I know. Right, okay, so why can we? Com network is on. Heart pressure. Upgrades. Enable the full set of ground stations for the DSN, not just KSC. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why it's allowing us to, because we're not on easy settings. It could be the range modifier. If we turn the range modifier down to 1 times, I don't see that that's going to make a difference though. Let's turn off the extra ground stations maybe. And we still have communication. No idea. No idea why that doesn't behave the way we might expect. I shall have to experiment off camera and see if we can work that out. However, in the meantime, let's get heading back to whence we came. To whence we came? Is that the right? From whence we came to where we came from. Right, anyway, engine's on. Let's burn. And get those legs in. Let's get the SAS on. That's probably a good idea. El, you like Spanish, don't you? Well, I live in Spain, so I don't really have a lot of choice. Let's go for about 8 to 10,000 on the old Apo there. That'll do. El cielo está enladriado. ¿Quién lo desenladriará? El desenladriador que lo desenladríe. Buen desenladriador será. I'm assuming that that's some kind of Spanish tongue twister. Not one I'm familiar with. Let's get up to the Apo and then let's burn ourselves into an orbit. And then we'll get up to the Apo and we will burn the Perry. And burn. Come on. Come on. There we go. Stop burning. Let's see how close we can get the Perry. That's not working, and now we're going to come out like here. Oh well. Well, that'll do. So, we're heading home. Are we over anything different now? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. I don't think we're over the Midlands anymore, are we? So we can possibly do another quick EVA. Go, Jacob, go! EVA. Highlands, there we go, another 48 science. Excellent. Board. Collect all the science. Fantastic. And then it's time to head home. There we go. Right. Let's get ourselves retrograde. Get that burn done. Not the most efficient thing in the world, but let's bring our Perry in. Where do we want it? We want it about 45-ish, I think. Oh, we're out of fuel on those stages. I'm not actually going to detach them. I'm just going to burn the other one. There we go. And that way we will have left absolutely no debris anywhere for this mission, I think. Everything that launched has returned to Kerbin. Not necessarily in one piece. And actually, you know, some of it hasn't actually got there yet. But we are heading back to Kerbin. So, where is it? There it is. So, out of interest, what can Jacob see? That's the pod, isn't it? What is Jacob see? There we go. Jacob is... Oh yeah, he's in the old lander can. So he's got a great big globe in front of his head. Fair enough. Reminder, close the hatch. And don't forget the snacks. Vital importance they are. Right. So we are good to head back to Kerbin. Kerbin, here we come. Whee! And entering the atmosphere. Zoink. And let's get ourselves pointing retrograde as we enter the atmosphere. As we get near to the Perry, that's quite a nice glow, isn't it? Get a screenshot of that. Oh, aerodynamic forces overload disabled. So here we go. We are heading back into the atmosphere. Where is the space center? Are we miles away from it? That is it here, isn't it? Yeah. So we're possibly not going to be landing anywhere near the space center. However, we are approaching the periapsis. We could indeed use some fuel to bring in the Apo. Let's play how bad your PC can get, huh? PC was so bad I played World of Tanks on minimal settings with a max of 10 FPS. Nice. Okay. We are now definitely coming into curbing. And now we've done that, we can point ourselves properly retrograde. We're going to probably quite gently come down, actually. We're going to pop the side tanks, because we don't need them anymore. And they're going to fly away from us in very pretty fashion. Ah, they stopped burning just as I got the UI off. I was going to get a screenshot, never mind. My elbow. So yes, it would appear we are going to gently burn our way in, slowing down slowly. We're just coming up to the Apo. There we go. So now we're going to start coming down. I wonder if we will speed up or continue to slow down. 2254. Let's see. Yep, we are slowing down. We're descending and slowing at the same time. Which is a good thing. My PC is so bad I can't even run my BIOS. Okay. That would just kind of suggest to me that you may need some technical assistance on that one. Maybe landing on land? I think we might be having a land landing. Speed up time, shall we? This seems to be taking quite a while. "25 kilometres up. Here we go. We're slowing down now. We're at sub-fire speeds. I'm waiting for the parachute to say that we're safe. Parachute now says that we are safe. Let's get down a little bit lower first. Okay, pop that. Which I didn't actually necessarily need to do, but never mind. Parachute out. SAS can go off now. And we will have a nice gentle descent. This is us without a parachute. Is us with a parachute. With parachute wins. Where's that bit going? Actually going to be debris left over. Looks like there is. I wonder what survived. Looks like it's standing on its end, whatever it is. Interesting. And doink! There we go, we are down. So, we've got all the science in this little capsule thing here. I did not explode. And we didn't run out of fuel anywhere. Let's get one more visit from Jakob. Oh, what we got? There we go. Right, get us an EVA report from Kerbin's deserts. We've already had one. Okay, can we take a surface sample? We can for a little bit, only a little bit. So in you pop. Job done. Well done, Jakob and William. Let's recover your vessel. Shots won't drink themselves. Next target, Jewel. Well, I think Jewel might be... I don't know. Is it a little bit ambitious? It might not be a little bit ambitious. We could potentially head in that direction. So, lots and lots of science. Only 2,000 funds recovered, but we're now up to 2 million funds, thanks to all the rewards and things that we've been given. And William and Jakob are both 1-star pilots now. So let's have a look at what's happening here. Explore Moon. Welcome back from the Moon. Report to decontamination for a full and thorough debriefing. 288,000, 15 science, 30 rep. Our explorations of the Our exploration of the Moon was successful. But who knows what other secrets it holds. 449,280, 36 science and 72 reputation. There you go. And that was a world's first for returning home from the surface of the Moon. Excellent. Send Jakob with one mission. Check how deep Jules' atmosphere gets. Yeah, he wouldn't survive that. So we have 900 science to spend. Now, ordinarily, I would unlock all this stuff before continuing on. This might be useful, actually. Let's research that. That's a rover. We could send a rover somewhere. Rover wheels. The hitchhiker's storage unit. Some communications, girders, etc. What's right up here? We've got thermal control, fuel cell, the big battery, and the giant solar panel. They can probably wait. The accelerometer, we could probably do with that. A couple of other dishes. Let's unlock that. That's 300 science spent. Composites, what we got here. The inline clampetron we can do without. 3.75. Some steel beams, things like that. We can live without those for the moment. Advanced metalworks, girders, stack separators, shielded docking port. No, we can live without those as well. Large fuel tanks. Could probably do the large fuel tanks, but let's see what else we've got. The mainsail, we could probably do with the mainsail. That's 160 science. This is the latch-on engines and the little tank. RCS fuel tanks, we could probably do with that, and that's the jumbo fuel tank thingy there. So I think we'll take that because we're going to need that. Actuators, that's the grabber. We will need that eventually. We can survive without it for the moment. Let's see, these big tanks we could probably do with. The plane stuff, I don't know whether we want the plane stuff at the moment. Specialised control, what does that give us? That is Werner engine. Oh, the cylindrical monoprop tank, the advanced reaction wheel we could probably do with, and the avionics hub nose. Yeah, let's take that. It gives us 221 left, so that'll be the command modules. The bigger service bay, the big command pod, it holds 3, I believe, doesn't it? Yeah, so let's unlock that, and that leaves us with 61.3. Not enough to unlock that, but we've unlocked quite a lot. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. Excellent. And we've got 2 million funds to spend. So, we still need to do that piddly little contract with the stack separator. We may have to do that on like a separate launch. Let's see what we're being offered here. Explore Kerbin. Docking on or around Kerbin is a stepping stone to building great things. Dock 2 vessels on or around Kerbin. Dock 2 vessels. We haven't done anything with the docking port so far. So ideally we need a station first. So we're being offered build an orbital station around the moon that supports at least 5 Kerbals. Have a pilot, maintain stability, put your station in orbit. Has a docking port and can generate power. So we could do that. We could do an orbital station around the moon. We're also being offered, where was it? An orbital station around Minmus. Which is offering a lot of funds as a reward. What does that offer? Nowhere near as much. Position a satellite in a specific orbit. That's offering to pay a fair amount for what it is, but we don't really need satellites. Rescue. Test at the launch site. We can do that one pretty easily. Atmospheric survey, observational survey, ferry 3 tourists, rescue, orbital station, temperature surveys of Duna. So we don't get an explore Duna contract, we get temperature surveys of Duna. Ferry 4 tourists. Orbit, suborbital, fly by the moon. Orbit, orbit, orbit. Land. Two of them want to land on the moon. No, okay. Ferry 3 tourists. They don't want to land, they want to orbit the moon. So if we needed some money, we could do that. I think for the moment, I'll tell you what. Let's clear out the contracts that we've got. Right, we need to launch a thumper. So let's go new. This is going to be an experimental craft. So we'll call this. Oh, okay, we'll actually put something on this that we can control it with. Let's make it probable. Probable. There we go. There's a probe. Doesn't need to be recoverable. We need. Where is it? One of these. And the thumper that we're being asked to test. Do you reckon that we can get that to 200 kilometers? I don't. Let's have some batteries. Or do we even need batteries? Might not even need them. Let's put a load of solar panels on it. There we go. And an antenna. Oh, not like that. There we go. What we will do is we will add some more fuel. And one of those. And one of these. And that. I'm just going to launch it directly up in the air. See if we can get a suborbital at 200 that goes up to 200 kilometers. So that will fire, that will detach, that will fire, that will detach, and it will just drop down. So we'll call this an X1 because we were offered contracts to do stuff. Okay, and save that. I'll take it out to the launch pad. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out. Actually, I didn't reduce the thrust power, did I? I should be able to do that before I launch it, though. If I... No, I can't. Okay, so let's recover that. I want to reduce the thrust on it right the way down to like 20% because it should be able to launch very easily. %, that'll do. Save that, send it out to the launch pad. And we'll see if it will actually launch first of all, and then hopefully it will get us up to 200 kilometers. If we just go straight up. Which I think would be considered suborbital. Come on. SAS, right. Thrust to 100%. Here we go. Launching the X1, which looks a bit like one of SpaceX's test launches. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, 20% wasn't enough. And I can recover it while the engine's burning. That's impressive. I would have thought 20% would have been enough to launch that. This is where we need Kerbal Engineer, isn't it? Right, let's try that again then. So let's go for 30%. Save that. Launch it. Oh, the vessel contains experimental parts which are not available at the moment. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, yeah, I've just got to unlock it. There we go. Unlock. There we go. Right. Save it. Launch it. It's not an Iron Man, so 20% is not enough to lift a man. Fair enough. What I do know is that 100% would be ripped apart by the atmosphere on the way up, so... right, SAS on. Thrust to 100%, that makes absolutely no difference. I don't even know why I did that. And we're going to launch it again in 3, 2, 1, go. Really? Even 30% won't do it. Okay. Recover the vessel. %200%. Right. 40%. Save. Launch. All this for a silly probe mission. Right. Come on. SAS on. Right. Ready to launch again in 3, 2, 1, go. Even 40% won't launch. What is going on with this thing? Oh, hang on, it's left. Right, okay, it's taken off. Not ideal. But it's taken off. Which means I can't stop it or recover it now. So we've got to let it go. That's the reward for launching it. I like the particle effects these days. They do look rather nice, don't they? Go 100% or add 2 more boosters. This is never going to get out of the atmosphere, is it? Why is it turning? Did I tell you to turn? I did not. Whoa! Okay. So that doesn't like going straight. Okay, we might be onto something now. this is getting us to 200 kilometres. Absolutely. We might even get this thing into orbit. We won't get this thing into orbit. Actually, we might. We might actually be able to get this thing into orbit. Well, it's going above 200 kilometres. Let's push it so it's going to just under 210 kilometres. Oh, okay, just over 210 kilometres. Well, there we go. It actually went to space, which is quite impressive. Somewhat surprising. So if I was to now do the most uneconomical burn in the history of uneconomical burns. So there is kind of the possibility that something that small could actually have been sent all the way to orbit. I'm quite surprised. This is going to burn up in the atmosphere. Yeah, I know it is. There we go. So we're out of fuel. But look at that. That was actually almost an orbit. Had we done that at, you know, a proper low Earth orbit, a low Kerbin orbit trajectory, then we might have actually got somewhere. So now we actually, all we need to do is wait until we get above 200 and then ditch this off, which will test the thing and complete the contract that we had. 200 to 210. We're nearly there. $195. 196, 197, 198, 199, and 200. So now we go like that. We complete that contract at last. 99,000, 12 science. And there they go. And now this thing. There we go. I've turned the SAS off. No one is going to be touching that in a hurry. You'd spin my head right round, right round. Okay, so let's... I mean, this is done now. We don't need to do anything else. Space Center, that's going to come crashing down, and there's nothing else we need to do with that. The contract's complete. I don't care what happens to that probe now. Barely even cost us much. We've got 75 science now to use. We need 90 to unlock the last bit that was in there that we didn't unlock. So, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go to this tracking station, have a look at, see if there's any debris that we can clean up around Kerbin. Orbiting, landed out, there we go. Jakob 2 debris, that's landed. Recover. Suborbital, suborbital, suborbital. Orbiting Kerbin. So there's only a few bits. Really? How did that end up? Oh, we did. The Jakob 2 did leave some debris. I don't remember that. What was that? Must have been must have been the transfer stage engine, I guess. Oh well. All these that we could be doing on the other side of the planet. Oh no, these are all round Kerbin, aren't they? Below, 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 below. So they're all aeroplane ones. Above, 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 above. So they're all satellite ones. So this is Reaction System Limited offering us a survey mission. So we didn't unlock any of the plane parts, did we? Okay, that was worrying for a moment there. So mission control. No active contracts. We've cleared all our active contracts, which is good. So, is it that one? No. That one is the one. They're all below. 8, 8, 8, 8, 22, 145 for completion. Lots of reputation, a little bit of science from that. Don't know. I think building an orbital station around the moon would be an interesting challenge. I'm surprised that we haven't been given Explore Minmus or Explore Duna or anything along those lines. I mean, docking 2 vessels around in orbit around Kerbin should be easy. Test a twin bore fuel engine. On a liquid fuel engine on suborbital trajectory. Alright. Orbital station around Minmus. See, that pays a lot, but getting an orbital station to Minmus is a tricky task. And we have to have 3 pilots on the station. Okay. Has to support at least 7. Wow, that is quite a tricky one. Needs electric charge, liquid fuel. Station in orbit of Minmus. Well, I mean, it's possible. I'm thinking we might leave a big contract for next time. Where are we? It's almost 10 here. What plane parts do we have? I don't think we have much with which to build a plane at the moment, do we? We've got a fair few bits. We've got some sciencey things to add on to them. I thought we unlocked the nose cone. the avionics nose cone, did we not? Oh, it's there. That's considered command and control. Oh, right, I thought that was a... Module allows even the most minimally trained crew to fly like an ace. Warning, the module cannot operate autonomously. Warranty voided for temperature. So what does it actually give you? I can't remember. Curbnet access. Scan modes, terrain. Scans enhanced while in atmospheric flight, in suborbital flight. So it does scanning, and it's got SAS. Interesting. What I think we might do is we'll take the contract for the observational surveys, take a crew report in flight. Right, so we can do those. We'll accept that, and we'll go and build a plane. So we can't use the avionic nose because, oh yes we can, because we've got that one. So we'll have a Mark 1 cockpit, and then the avionics nose. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it was. Do we have a size adjuster? Yep. There we go. Bit weird, but there we go. Do we need anything? Is there anything we can put there to make that a bit longer? We could put some... Don't really need RCS fuel, do we? Oh, we could use that. The long nose. There we go. That looks a bit better. What's it got in it? Has it got fuel in it? Yeah, it's got liquid fuel in it as well. Excellent. Hey there, Jeb is back. Welcome, welcome. Let's go for some service beige. And then we want liquid fuel. Do we not have? Here we go. Mark 1 liquid fuel. And then we will go with maybe a tail, which is under aerodynamics. Let's have type B. It does look like an old Spitfire, you're quite right. We'll have some R8 winglets splayed at the back, which will double as ailerons and elevators. Something like so. We need some communications, so we will stick one of these on its behind nose. And there we go. Now, what else do we want? Parachutes for emergency. I'll tell you what. Let's have some wings. Now the question is, So if centre of lift is, sorry, centre of mass is there. Okay. We're going to want to rotate that around. There we go. Oh. Why are they... Come on. Play ball. Ah, that's better. Right. So, engine-wise... we've got the Juno, we've now got the turbofan, so we can use the Weasley turbofan. We don't actually necessarily need fuel tanks because we've got fuel there and there. This thing's going to have a lot of fuel carrying ability, but we do need engines. How big is the Weasley? Is it? It's Mark 1 size. Okay. So let's move those out of the way. Do we want to leave that? Let's go for fuel tanks. Mark 1 liquid fuel. One either side. Oh, preferably in the middle. And we shall go for... They're the small ones, aren't they? We don't want the small ones, we want bigger ones like that. That's a circular intake, so we'll have a circular intake on the front. And turbofans on the back. Right, so now our centre of mass is too far forward. And I've got no real way of bringing the centre of lift forward. Oh. How can I bring the centre lift forward? Let's not use that. Let's go for... which one is it? Is it that size? Some gull wings. I don't know. I never claimed to be a professional aircraft designer. Wheel on the front, which can steer, yeah. Put the engines under the wings. So you say like attach the wings here. Something like this. Is this what you had in mind? it ain't weird, it ain't Kerbal. Attach the engines to the wings. Actually, that's good, because that means if we do that, we can still keep our centre of thrust in the right place, can't we? Do that. Rotate these down a little bit. There we go. So centre of thrust still goes through the centre of gravity, but the wings are gull winged. If I drop that down. Yeah. There we go. Why not, eh? Right, let's have some rear wheels. Something like that. Are they? Oh no, they're sticking out. Okay, let's not do that. Something like that. No, they're still sticking out. Come on. Ah, right, I see. It's because they're in a bit of a funny place because of the rotation of the wings. That should do it. No steering on those. We might want a safety wheel. Upside down, thanks. There we go, it's in the centre, and that will stop us overextending ourselves. We need some elevons, actually. Not elevons, but yeah, well, they are elevons, but I actually only want them to act as attaching where I want them. What was that? I saw then exactly what I wanted in it. No. Ah. That's kind of close to what I want. There we go. They will be for roll. No, wrong way around. They'll be for roll. Did you know the first designs of the ME262 had a tail wheel instead of the tripod? The production version has just pilots had to press the brakes on the tail wheel to even lift the plane. Cool. So these will not be for roll. They will be for pitch and for yaw. Probably not going to be a particularly controllable craft, but we're going to find out who wants to name this craft. I should really go to a Patreon supporter or someone who submits a super chat. So if someone wants to name this this class of craft, I suppose. So this class of craft will be a gull-winged, twin jet-propelled survey craft, I guess. Let's open that. Oh, yeah, that kind of clips, but never mind. Put some sciencey things in here while you guys fight over who's going to name it. I have an accelerometer. I would like it to snap, thank you. There we go, right. Accelerometer. There we go. Thermometer. Barometer. And go. Remember the wheel where it counts down to the last person. Yeah, I think I'd rather not have to go and set all that up though right now. I mean, Jakob, you named the last craft. Emil is the next donator on the ticker at the top there. So Emil, if you would like to name this craft or this class of craft, then please feel free to suggest a name. Hey there, Uberkalti. Welcome, welcome. Any names? Come on, Emil. Come up with a name. Or have you gone and done something else? Have you left us? Hey there, Soul Wager. Welcome, welcome. Here we go. I'll name this class of aircraft. You'll name the class of aircraft. Epic lag. Come on. Come on. Am I just not seeing what you've put? Am I going to have to actually log into YouTube to see if I've missed that chat? Come on. Is it loading? There is a big lag. You took Gregor's for the flag. Hey there, Gilput. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the chat is. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and whatever they've renamed the other one to. Shoutcast? No, not Shoutcast. What have they called it now? Whatever. The chat is now synced between all of them, so you'll see what everyone else is saying. Stellaris. We have the Stellaris class. Okay. So this will be Stellaris 1. The Gull Winged Twin Jet Survey Plane. In case there's more than one. Right. Let's save that. Who's going to be our pilot? Let's have a look. Let's see. Dallas, Jakob, William. If anyone that is watching would like to have their Kerbal added, you can add a super chat in YouTube, or you can head over to the link, which should be somewhere around. Oh, it's on the top of the screen up here. The Streamlabs address. You can donate there, and you can suggest what you would like the name of your Kerbal to be, and the profession that you would like your Kerbal to be. I mean, you can go over to Patreon as well if you really want to. but Streamlabs is probably quicker, and the YouTube Super Chat. And it will pop up on the screen to tell me that you've actually done it, whereas Patreon doesn't. So, but anyway, for the moment, let's see, I believe it might actually be Jeb's turn to be pilot. Let's use Jeb this time for the test flight, and if we lose Jeb, well, we'll have to use a subscriber. So, let's go for launch and see if this thing actually takes off. How much for the Kerbal? €5. In this instance, because we're live, anything that well, I think you have to contribute at least €1 or $1 for it to actually pop up so that I can see it. Not too sure about the aft wheel. Yeah, that was just a safety wheel in case I mess up the takeoff. So yeah, while we're live, a super chat of I think even 50 cents will show up if you want to name a Kerbal. I can't remember. Anyway, super chat or Streamlabs. If it pops up, I'll use it. So, so there you go. Right, SAS is going on. Let's put the throttle down a little bit and let's activate the engines and see if this thing actually flies. And then once we're moving, whack the engine up. Ooh, it takes off. No, that's not too bad. Now we've got a mission to do, haven't we? We need to go to the map and it is around the other side of the planet. Didn't realise that. Might take us a while to get to that. Let's put the gear in. In which case, yes, let's put the throttle up to 100% because we've got quite a way to go. We may not actually get there. Didn't realise it was quite so far away. Should have added a parachute. Yes. In fact, I think I did mention a parachute while I was building it, and then I didn't. Germans knew what they were doing when they were building planes. Most of the time, they had one interceptor design whole war. Yeah, true. This is looking to be quite the trip. Yeah, this could take a while. We might be looking at some accelerated time on this one. I thought that they were all around here. I didn't realise they were all on the other side of the planet. Easy hypersonic. Shouldn't we go against Kerbin's rotation? Yeah, we should actually, shouldn't we? So let's do that. Whoops. That's not how you do that. That's how you do a barrel roll in a plane like this, just in case you were wondering. Let's turn around. No, pitch isn't good. It's not a well-designed aircraft. Oh yeah, aileron roll, you're right, sorry. I'm having to hold the nose up constantly with this to get it to fly. This is L Fox, not Star Fox. Designing a shuttle, as in based on classic shuttle designs, I'm assuming. Tricky to get right in KSP. It used to be a lot trickier to get right. I can actually turn easier with the rudder than I can turning. Can I post a link? I don't think there's anything blocking posting a link at the moment, so yes, you may. As long as it's not something, you know, something that we wouldn't particularly want posted on the channel. Okay, so we're kind of now facing a direction, and our nose wants to pull down, so we're going to have to force it to pitch up, I think. Doesn't really fly particularly well, unfortunately. Can this plane tolerate physics warp? Well, we can find out. That's 4 times warp. It looks like it can handle it. I'm quite impressed. It's a glider more than it. Yeah, it's not really designed for a flight this length. I didn't think that we would be going quite as far as we are. We're gaining altitude slowly. The atmo is not slowing me down all that much, but yeah, I could. Now that we're up at 11,000, the air is clear. No, the atmosphere is a bit thinner. There's Mimus. Hello, Mimus. Supersonic is too slow and mainstream. Yeah, there you go. The atmosphere is not really slowing us down anymore. However, we do have a long way to go. And we are now descending. It's going to take us quite some time to get there, isn't it? I think the mission to launch the orbital moon station probably would have been quicker. Oh well. Yeah, we are dropping now. Do I play War Thunder? I do not play War Thunder. So, we're out to sea at the moment. We are travelling nice and fast. Pitch up a bit. Yeah, well, I don't know that I can. It won't actually let me. You may notice down here, I'm at maximum pitch. It is doing everything it can to try and hold my nose up. Look, I built a plane that flew first time. What more do you want from me? Watch me crash it when we get there. Make it into a fighter plane. I could make it into a bomber, like a dive bomber. Drop on some makeshift rockets and destroy the VAB. Well, we're kind of like a quarter of the way there, maybe a third of the way there. That's why you check tracking station. Well, I did check the tracking station, but I kind of read the globe wrong. Because there was also there's another set of missions being offered over here as well, and for some reason I just thought, oh, the space center's here, so they're all around this. But no, I was wrong. We could EVA Jeb and see what happens. I always seem to struggle with getting planes that fly level easily. The nose, I always have to keep the nose up to fly level. I haven't quite worked out what causes that yet. I could sort of like tilt the wings slightly, maybe. Yeah, you can give the wings some built-in angle of attack. It's called gravity. Well, yes. But generally, you should be able to have your nose point at your apo. So yeah, maybe twist the wing slightly to give us a bit more pull. Well, we're over land again. Over the deserts. Take a crew report over here. No, we've already got one flying over the deserts. Oh, I should have done one over the water, shouldn't I? Never mind. Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's open this. See if there's any of these that we need. Log pressure data. No. Log temperature. Oh, there we go. Collected and recorded temperature data. Blah, blah, blah. Keep the experiment. Actually, we kind of need to transmit the experiment, don't we? Do these engines recharge the batteries? I didn't think of that. That could be an issue. If I transmit this, are we going to run out of power and then not be able to recharge it? Hmm. don't know. Let's keep that for the moment. Observe the mystery goo. Oh no, not gonna risk that one. The accelerometer shouldn't do anything at this altitude. No, good. Okay, close. Mountains. Report over the Highlands. Flying over the Highlands. There we go. Keep the experiment. I must be able to transmit it, mustn't I? I don't want to do it in physics warp though, because it'll probably rip the antenna off. Mind you, we've got the avionics cone. Does that? Do some curb net scanning. Curb net will automatically refresh every 7 seconds. Oh, we can actually name the sectors. I didn't know that. So let's go. Sector ELL. Ooh. Oh. No, he didn't like that. Right, close that. Let's come out of time warp. It really didn't like me typing on the keyboard because E is a key that we use. Now we're going to gain a bit more altitude again. Atmosphere is slowing us down again, and then time warp again. No, it's putting us down. Come on, we want to go up. Woo! I hate it when planes do that. When you pull up and they just tip to one side like that. That's without physics warp. It's putting the nose down all of a sudden. It's gone all foggy. Let's bring the throttle down a little bit. Are we halfway there? I think we're halfway there now, aren't we? Kind of turning very slightly. Mr. Aeroplane. Fuel's doing well though. We can probably circumnavigate the globe with the fuel that we've got. Oh, stop tipping to the left. See that, with hands off, the nose just dips. It's because we're stalling a little bit, I suppose, aren't we? Let's put it back on full throttle. See, it dips the nose again. Whenever we go into physics warp, it seems to be dipping the nose. But then as we gain speed, I suppose, yeah, the nose comes up. So we're just going to kind of do that all the way. What I don't want is for it to do this tipping left that it's doing. Strange. We're not all that far away now. We're getting there. It's rather dark here now. Haven't got any lights on, have we? Let's go. What's the key for lights? I've forgotten. U. There you go. Why have we got lights here? Oh, because of the wheels, isn't it? The wheels are in, so they're facing upwards, so it's shining the light through the engine. Oh, you gotta go. Okie dokie, Emil, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Spooky flying at night because basically everything is black. Can't really see where we're going or what we're doing. Now at this point what we kind of need to be doing is turning time warp off and realigning ourselves our actual target. So we're actually going to get where we want to go. So look at that, the nose dips right the way down. We pick up speed and the nose comes back up again. Oh, that's pretty risky. Let's manually pull the nose up on that one, I think. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, that's just the glow of that, isn't it? We haven't actually got... It looked like with actual sunlight coming. Oh well. Right, which one are we heading to? We're heading to that one at the moment, aren't we? So let's head to this one first. Oh. No, we are heading to that one first. Oh yeah, we are heading in the right direction. Okay. Ignore me. Are we on... Yep, we're on maximum time warp. Good. We are getting there. To be below, well, we're definitely going to be below the altitude for all of those. I'm hoping we're probably going to be landing for them, although we don't actually have to. What we do need to do is make sure that we're actually flying towards them. This thing kind of flies like a brick. If it flies, it's nice. Yep, yep. It's better than not flying. Okay, we're actually nearly there. So hopefully soon, let's slow the engines. Let's see if we can actually transmit this report. What happened there? Would you believe KSP just crashed on me with no error message, no freeze, no nothing. It just closed, just disappeared, as if I had actually quit. There you go. I've never had that before without any kind of error message whatsoever. So that's not going to have saved our progress, is it? It's going to take us to before the flight. I'm not going to redo that flight. Yes, there should be a log in the game folder. Where are we? Logs. Where are we? KSP log. No errors in the KSP log. No, I don't see any. There's no crash log, there's no error log. How bizarre. Well, 23:14. 08 was the last log entry in the KSP log, and that was camera mode auto. Pfft. Well, I don't know what happened there. So I'm guessing that we've lost the progress on that one, because that will revert back to before launch. So I'm not going to launch that again now. That is going to have to wait until next time, I believe. So I think we're going to call it a day there. That's the one I meant to click. I think we're going to call it a day there, because I'm not going to sit here and do that mission again. What I might do is do that mission off camera. So that it's done, ready for next time, and we can do something a bit more interesting next time. Well, there you go. So sorry about that one, guys. But we did have a successful mission to the moon. We landed on the moon, and we managed to bring everyone back. We haven't actually. No, I don't know if I should finish that sentence. It was going to be a comment on our success and survivability of Kerbals, but I'm not going to finish that sentence. So there we go. I am going to call it a day there. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're watching it on, whatever button it is that you press that basically says I like this guy and I want to see more of this. Press that button. If you want to get more involved, then the link is over there. Hang on, over there. For donations, if you want to offer us a donation, which will go towards our graphics card fund to get us a new graphics card. You can also head over to ellitopia.com, check out what's going on there. You can join our Discord channel. The links are in the description of the YouTube video. I think I've put it on Twitch and Hitbox. Not Hitbox. What is it now? I can't remember what it's called anymore. Or Mixer. What graphics card? I'm hoping to get a 1070, GTX 1070, but we have to depend on what money actually comes this way. Yeah, there you go, guys. So thank you for watching. I've been El Bristow. You've been watching Ellitopia Gaming. This has been KSP Live. Don't forget to support the indies, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.